Next, flow diagram for testing coarse aggregate sludge content. The first handling starts, then tool and material. Tool, scaleless, gutter, oven, page, bucket, sieve number 4. Material, gravel, sampel 1, 596 grams, sampel 2, 564 grams, and water. Next, weigh the gather MPT. Next, flow diagram for testing coarse aggregate sludge content. The first namely starts, then tool and material. Tool, scaleless, gutter, oven, page, bucket, and sieve number 4. Materials, gravel, sampel 1, 596 grams, sampel 2, 564 grams, and water. Next, weigh the gutter MPT, and then weigh the gravel in the gutter. Then calculate the weight of the test object. Then washing the weighed gravel, put the test object in the oven for 24 hours. And then remove the test object from the oven, let it cool. Weigh the dry gutter and test object, and then calculate the weight of oven dry test object, and then calculate the sludge content contained in the aggregate, and finish. Next, full chart of coarse aggregate volume weight testing. The first namely starts, then tool and materials. Tool, scalers, mold, compactor stick, vernier calipers, gutter, oven, paintbrush, flat baking, pick, and leveling rule. Materials, gravel 1,500 grams. Next, before carrying out the test, preparation are needed before carrying out the test, including, and then weighing the test object, weigh the mold MPT, calculate the volume and height of the mold, put the weighed head test object in the oven for 24 hours, and solid condition, with the mold MPT and the take head from the collar, and then insert the testy object into the mold, which is reacted with the collar with 3 layers of approximately the same thickness. Each layer is compacted 25 times, and then weigh and record the volume weight of the mold and its content. Image condition, weigh the mold MPT and the take head from the collar, and then insert the test object into the mold, which has been reassembled with the collar until it is full, and remove the collar again. Then level it with a tamping stick, and then clean the remaining test object and take head to the edge of the mold using a brush, and then weigh and record the weight of the mold and its contents, and then finish. Next, flow diagram of coarse aggregate specific gravity testing. The first thing namely starts, then tool and material. Tool, balance scaleless, oven, hamper, gutter, bucket, duster, and gunny sack. Material, 1,500 grams of gravel for one side of the test. Next, weigh the gravel as much as 1,500 grams of fiber, and soak the white gravel in a bucket for 24 hours. Remove the test object from the bucket which has been soaked for 24 hours, and then spread it over a burlap sack. And then wipe the test object until the SSD is in condition, and then weighing test object up to 1,500 grams, and then weigh the empty basket in the air. Next, insert the test object into the sieve in a sieve arrangement, starting for the smallest and the top to the pan at the bottom. 25 mm, 19 mm, 12,5 mm, 9,5 mm, 4,75 mm, and pan. And then filter using a Los Angeles machine for 15 minutes or a sieve shaker machine. Weigh it lightweight along with the last object remaining in it and not the weight. And then count the test objects that are left behind and pass at each leg, and then finish. Next, flow diagram of coarse aggregate sieve analysis testing. The first, namely start, then tool and material. Tool, skyless oven gutter sieve shaker machine, stopwatch, sieve 25, sieve 90, sieve 12,5 mm, sieve 9,5 mm, sieve 4,75 mm, and pan. Materials: 1,500 grams of gravel, published split 1:2. Next, weigh the gutter empty, and then weigh 1,500 grams of gravel dry. Put the test object in the oven for 24 hours. Remove the test object from the oven and leave it until temperature decreases, and then weigh the test object, and then weigh the sieve empty. Next, weigh the test object along with the basket in the air. Next, weigh the test object along with the basket in water. Next, move the test object into the gutter. Then, weigh the empty basket in the water. Then put the test object in the oven for 24 hours. And then weighing dry test object, and then finish. Next, flow diagram abrasion with a Los Angeles machine. The first, namely start, then tool and material. Tool, gutter, oven, skyless, bucket, Los Angeles machine, baking plate, sieve 3/4 inci, 1/2 inci, 3/8 inci, steel ball, spoon of command, and sieve number 210. Materials: crushed stone 1-2, as much as 2 kali 2.500 gram. Next, determine the gradation to be used by inserting a number of uneven gravel into a composition as light as coarse aggregate. Then graduation B was obtained with the size of the gravel used being 500 grams with to 5,000 grams retained on the 1/2 inch step width 2005 grams on the 3/8 sieve. Then the test object and steel ball are inserted into the Los Angeles machine, and then turn on the Los Angeles engine and the let engine spin for 500 vibration. Next, after completion of screening, remove the test object from the Los Angeles machine, then filter it using a number 210 1,70 mm sieve. The grains retained on it are then washed clean. And then next, put the test object into the oven at temperature of 105 degrees Celsius until the weight remains constant. Next, scale the test weight that has been removed from the oven and calculate the finished value. And then finish. Thank you.